guys, let's talk about this for 1 second, and I'll be real with you and be completely honest with you. So I saw the Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay. Now, I saw someone else's review, and I stopped watching her reviews, because her reviews on DC animated films are idiotic. I really stopped watching her, because when it comes to her reviews, movie reviews, they're hit and miss with me, and this one was a damn miss. Now, Suicide Squad Hell to Pay animation, the reason that it's animated the way it is set in the same continuity universe as the Justice League War, per se. And it makes sense, and you can't go from one animation to another. It's not continuity-wise based. Even I think, though it's stupid, that's what DC wants to do, and let them do what they need to do. But the point is, it's set in the same universe, so it makes sense of why. She was complaining, oh, the animation is terrible, and these kind. Like, if you were smart enough to say, look, it says it in the same universe, I'm not a fan of it, I thought Batman Arkham animation was better, that's perfectly fine. Shut the fuck up and move on. But she kept going on and on with that review. I just, whatever. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm going to talk about. I'm just going to leave it there. But the point is, though, if you've seen them all, it grows on you. Is the animation terrible? Not this. A matter of fact, it was better than most of the other one. What was the animation was bad for me? One of these animations was bad. I think it was Teen Titans, Justice League vs. Teen Titans. I resaw that. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that. Or the Judas... No, it was the Judas Contract. The Judas Contract animation, at times, they had a lot of... it was a lot of bad parts. But... the art style was fine, just the animation at times, it just wasn't moving right for me. If you go back and rewatch the Judas Contract, you start seeing a lot of the issues with the animation. Story was fine, yeah. But anyway, get into this. I'm already gonna give you my rating right now, because I'm just gonna get it out there. It's a 7, I'll say a 7.8. And the reason it gets a 7.8 it's the twist at the end, and I will do a spoiler part for that one, because I will address it, because I really did enjoy it. Because it was going to be a 7, but that twist brought it up to a 7.8. Not an 8, but 7.8. And I really enjoy that. And also the voice acting they bring it up too. So that's where it shines, at the voice acting and that twist. If you can give me a twist that I didn't see coming, bravo. A film will earn a lot of points for that. Not like a whole 10, but they get close. Now, we'll get to the twist in a minute, but let's talk about the voice acting. Kristen Slayer and Billy Braun as Bosun Tiger and Kristen Slayer as Deadshot. Very good. I enjoyed their voice acting. Matter of fact, I didn't like. At first, I thought, oh, Kristen Slayer as Deadshot. I don't think it was work. He actually did pretty good at the voice acting. I was like, yo, he grew on me real quickly. At first, I thought, I want Neil, the guy who plays what's that dude in Arrow? That name escapes me right about now. Whatever, Neil, the guy who voiced Deadshot in the Batman Asylum Arkham, I wanted him back, but he didn't come back. So they got Kristen Slayer, and I was like, no. He grew on me really quickly. I think he grew on me after the first 2 or 3 scenes. He was really good. So I had no problem with that. And Billy Brown, I think, as Bosun Tiger, Bonzen Tiger, excuse me, I'll say his name wrong, was really good. A matter of fact, it actually goes in depth as the man. I like how the film actually goes in depth with the tiger, because he's not really a bad character, but they do state he's the best martial artist, and I like that, because in the DC comics, he actually is. He's one of the top next to Richard Dragon, if y'all know the martial artists. I always, people like, Batman's the best martial, no, niggas, Richard Dragon or the Tiger himself, and I love how DC actually did that, and he was whooping ass, in this one, and I really did enjoy that, but those two really do shine. Harley Quinn in here wasn't needed, but she's in here because Margot Robbie is popular with the character. Why you think she got her own damn film coming? So yeah, Other than that, they had three narratives going on because the main plot of this Hell to Pay, which had a fucking Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino vibe, which the damn film live action should have went for, but they didn't. And the film just, I don't know who. DCEU needs to get their shit together. Get the people who run the animation department, because they know what the fuck they're doing. Because these guys don't know the DCEU don't know shit. But anyway, back to this Hell to Pay. The goal was, this whole film was get a card to escape out of hell and go to heaven. Pretty much, if you've done any bad deeds, like if you murder 100,000 people, which I'm just speaking hypothetically, if you get that card, you can screw all that and go straight to heaven. And well, you go to hell, but you go straight to heaven and stuff. And I like that concept. I said, oh, that's pretty cool. I never knew about that card. I gotta look it up. If someone down there below, is there actually a comic, about them going to get that card or something like that? I don't think so, but if there is, let me know. That's a pretty cool concept. But, that concept was used, but there was three narratives, because three characters wanted it. Vandal Savage, Amanda Waller, and Zoom. And this will be the spoiler territory right now. So if you haven't seen the film, please stop the video or leave. But if you're still here, prepare to get spoiled, ladies and gentlemen. Vandal Savage wants it because, and his reason makes a lot of sense, is because there's new metahumans now, like Superman, or not Superman, but new metahumans popping up, and with Superman too, and he sees that he won't survive on this planet anymore, because he knows now he's no longer the strongest being on the planet anymore, because Vandal Savage lived so long, he was considered to be the god. He was considered to be the only being on that planet that no one can test their strength or will against. And he sees all these new metahumans plus the Justice League and all this other shit. He's like, well, fuck this. I'm going to die soon. So let me get this card so when I die, I don't go to hell and be rotten. Because this man has done so much shit over 1,000 years. He's going to hell. And the people who he put in hell will fucking torture him for eternity. And he knows this. So he's like, let me get this card. So when I do hit the bucket, which he will die, I'll go straight to heaven, which makes sense. Even though I feel they kind of squander that, and you barely did anything with him afterwards with that, but it is what it is. Amanda Waller, her story, they kind of tackle it early on in the film, but you don't really see them tackle it again. She goes through this, she has a CAT scan, and I think she either has a tumor or cancer, but it's not really touched upon again, which was kind of weird. I thought they would, but they didn't really touch upon it again. What it is. But she wants the card too, because she knows she's going to hell for all the shit she's done. So it is what it is, because she's done some shit too. So she's going to hell, and she knows that, hey, fuck that, I could go to heaven. Whatever. And the final one is Zoom. Zoom reason doesn't make a lot of sense, because again, he always have strived to stay alive. But I guess he realized he's reached his breaking point. Well, he reached his limit, or I wouldn't say his limit, but he reached to the end of the road where he can no longer stay alive anymore. So, quite a skep. I kept saying, why is Zoom in here? Like, of all people, Zoom, because it didn't make sense. Vandal kind of makes sense. Once they introduced the card, I said, Amanda Waller makes sense. I said, Vandal kind of makes sense. I started putting it together. I said, well, what does Zoom have? Why does Zoom? Quite a skep. We get to the end. And then Deadshot even said it too. He said, dude, why are you moving so slow? Why? You used to be the fastest man. Well, let me stop, because I don't want to copy the Flash TV show. But you used to be so fast, because he was moving very slow. When this man turned around and he explained to the reason why. But before he did that, he took his, I wouldn't say hat off, but his little hood off. And I saw that hole in the bullet. Dude, you talk about, man, freak the fuck out. I freaked the fuck out. I said, bruh, is that what I think it is? And he explained, and he said, I got shot in the head by Batman. But he said, not this timeline, Batman. I said, oh, fuck. I agree. I geeked out. I was like, they went back, and they show up Batman shooting him in the head. This is Flashpoint, ladies and gentlemen. The thing that started this whole universe anyway. And he explained that he's used the Speed Force to keep himself alive. But he knows that he's about to die. So what he's trying to do is get this car so when he can go to hell, he goes straight to heaven. Because he's at his point, too. He knows he's not going to make it. And I kid you not. When that was revealed, I died. I was like, bruh, you already got a 7. 7, but now you just made it to a 7.8. I mean, that was some cool shit. Because that reveal, it doesn't really make a lot of sense compared to Vano and Amanda, but I didn't see that coming. And if you can make me be surprised, pretty much guess, keep me in the dark, you deserve some points for that. But honestly, though, when he revealed that, I geeked out. I was like, bro, because I love Flashpoint Paradox. That's one of my favorite films. Top 10 favorite DC films. And I really enjoy that. And I love when they harp it back to that. But yeah, dude, that was pretty cool. The other thing I want to address is the one-liners here weren't that good. I thought they kind of forced it a little bit. The voice cast was okay. It was just okay, not that great. Amanda Waller, she was okay. Vanessa Williams, who voiced Amanda Waller, she was good. She sounded a little bit more like the Amanda Waller from Batman Asylum Arkham, which was weird. If that was she was trying to go for, DC was trying to get, then why not just bring back the voice actor from Asylum Arkham? Everyone loves her. Like, it don't make any damn sense, but because at times I kind of got confused. It's like, is she trying to get that voice or whatever? And another thing, I guess I didn't really enjoy in this was because Vandal Savage's daughter was in here, and she was a lesbian, which I didn't mind. It just, she did nothing. She did nothing because one of her partners in crime got killed. And I'm sitting there like, okay, she's going to join a team. No, she just doesn't do shit, which would have made sense for her to join a team to get back at her father for what happened. And I would have been cool with that if they would have done that, because it makes sense. That's someone you love, and she got killed like that. But they didn't do nothing with her. So I was like, all she did was give directions, and that was it. It's like, well, bitch, go, well, if you want to give direction, all she needed to do was send a message and then use Google Maps and could have found that shit. We really didn't need you to call. I mean, shit. But then moving on from that, like I said, I think Vandal was kind of wasted a little bit, but I mean, for the bigger plot with Zoom, I'll take it. I'll say, fuck that. But, Killer Frost, she was okay. But again, the reason that she's in the film was not because she was great in Batman Assault Arkham, which she was. It was because of the damn Flash TV show, which at this point you gotta get used to it. But again, Harley did not need to be in this film. But again, if you can't have Suicide Squad without Deadshot or Harley, those are the two MVPs you need. You could change the rest of the cast, but you need those two. Even though, and Boomerang, Captain Boomerang too. He's pretty much the trilogy. Those are the trilogy right there. Boomerang was okay in here. Even though I like the Boomerang more so in the Asylum Arkham, he had more of a personality. This one was more like, he had a personality, but he was just there to me. Like, compared to the other one, that man was there. I mean, he was doing some shit. But yeah, I mean, I have no problem with that. Other than that, guys, that's about it. This is my review on Suicide Squad Hell to Pay. Actually, this is my long review. But as always, guys, like, subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you. Come again. The Teen Titans go. And have a Johnson day.